It hurts. Well, what's the fruit it bears? What good is love?
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys?
All right, Holly. The Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will get first crack at it today. And now here comes Peyton Lewis, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Running inside, it's Lewis. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finding some room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Keeps it, looking for room. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Lewis. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
And the first drive, man, both teams, they want to set the tone for the football game. The offense drove the ball down the field with some good success, but where it matters most, when you start to get in this area, the defense finds a way on 2nd down to get the big sack. Big 3rd down coming on this first drive.
9th play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. Needs it here on 4th down. He wants it all. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Colorado's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Julian Lewis. Last time out, completed better than 80% of his passes and a 300-yard day through the air. Looking for the edge, it's Young. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, here comes this offense. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hits inside, it's Young. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Left side is Bowie. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Direct snap. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Third and long right here. Lewis throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Searching for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. To stop him right there. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track this into the end zone for a touchback. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Throwing. Lewis. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Out wide left, it's Bowie. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick give. It's Young. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll go with a direct snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis on the play action. Throwing right. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Knocked down immediately.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Grabs it in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Finds his back in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Buffs! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Farrell. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, he was hoping for a little more running room. The 45. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's Lewis to throw. Left side, it's Danzy. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Holland. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Offense working from the pistol. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
They're trying to hit the angle route to the running back coming out of the backfield. It's a good route, but the running back couldn't make the catch.
3rd and long coming up. It's Lewis again. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Firing deep. Can't hook up on the... Goes by the boards for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Turns it upfield. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Got him on the RPO. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned.
Going to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. 2nd and long here. Lewis spits it out to the back. This time he's got his man. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Lewis wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right side, it's West. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Troy Trojans. And now back to your game in Boulder. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. They understand all of the hype and excitement surrounding their wide receiver, and they are trying to get him the ball, but it just hasn't gone that way so far in this game. I know they want to target him here early, try to regain some of that confidence and momentum. We'll see if he can get into a rhythm with his quarterback here to start the third. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throwing, Lewis. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Lewis to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Here's Lewis to throw. Buying time to his right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Lewis from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just... This drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, it's Lewis. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Options galore here, second and just a few inches. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. On the move, it's Lewis. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Drives inside. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Northwestern will have to punt it away. And the punt will hit it. Too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jeff.
He wants to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Oh, pressure's coming. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success.
He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. First play of this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They boot it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds. And they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Quick give. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Young. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Play fake. Lewis. Going for the big play. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Unloads it left. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive and now in business near midfield at the 49. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out wide right, it's Farrell. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The fake wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Lewis. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Northwestern! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Play action with Lewis. Rolls right. Right side, it's Holland. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Selling the fake. He's going to fire deep. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Changing the routes with his receiver. To the air again, Lewis. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job.
Trying to get behind the defense. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Lewis. A unloads to the wideout. Swats it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Running inside, it's Young. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Throwing, Lewis. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. They'll run it. They get him stuck, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! Fitted in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The pull and throw off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And incomplete on the deep ball. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness. And that sweet return there. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. They'll run the screen. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. To the back. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On the gun on third down, Lewis. And the timing just a hair off.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the return, it's Grove. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. That last field goal made this a one-possession game. They have put together a rally, and now they'll try to turn the momentum back around starting on this drive. Second and long here. He'll set up to throw. This time on target. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Grove. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Trying to get started. That's a perfect example of not settling. Whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Left side is Smith.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defense...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Lewis to throw. They're working that left side. Oh, sweet feet. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Colorado!
And I like the explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Tie game, 4th quarter. Plenty of time to work with exactly where... It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the 4th quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Lewis throws for the tight end. He's got it. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Clinton. Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Bucs! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Grove. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Fires quickly. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going to try to get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Long way to go on second down. In the backfield, it's Farrell. Pulled to the ground. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it to about the 20. Stop to the return. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Turns up, it's Moore. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hits inside. It's Welsh. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Northwestern spends its final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Lewis. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Finds his man down the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
Out wide left, it's Bowie. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. First and goal as they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. And the Buffaloes enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Out wide right, it's Young. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They'll stop play momentarily for the injured Buck. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. The screen, he's got wheels. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Northwestern wants to go quickly. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he tried to put the touch on it, but it's incomplete. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye.